you guys. Welcome back into CCST, Central Concave Tarot, where you have officially been put on notice of the requirement to live your submersions and, of course, never look back. This is your very own truly philosopher, psychic medium, and divine Miss Sunny, here for Taurus. What's going on, Taurus? I love you guys. Shout out to all my fellow Taurians out there. Much respect to you all. Blessings and abundance to you all at this time. If you are, well, first of all, thank you all so much for your likes and subscribes, your shares, your super thanks, and of course, your beautiful comments where we are able to commune, certainly on a deeper level. If you are new here, welcome on into our humble abode, where love is truly unlimited. If you are new here, please do take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it when you all do. And to have you all here with me on a weekly and daily basis. ARIES of light, divine beings, family hosts, and floors of divine works. On behalf of Taurus at this time. And we remove all negative and dark energies. And we erase you now, Satan, as the charge of the drawing board. And it is so that said the divine. It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So it was divine, and of course lead us into an area of consciousness that is. So the first thing showing up here, Taurus, is we have poker face showing up in the reverse, which does represent a mask. Also, we have the depiction of the ace, representing a major win, right? Someone, a poker face, is someone wearing a mask, right? Also, while they're wearing that mask or wearing a poker face, that entails taking a risk or taking a chance on options. And that's particularly and peculiarly what it is, a risk on options, not showing your hand and taking a gamble. But it appears that someone came up at a loss here. At the bottom of the deck, we have grounding. Also, the Two of Rocks concerning a decision here. Someone here looking for stability and security here. Not interested in the party life anymore. Someone here not interested in what they had to offer. And there we go with the mask right underneath that here, Taurus, where someone who once was wearing a mask appearing to have worn that mask, taking the risk, taking the gamble, costing them you in some way here. And like I said, the depiction of the ace, a major loss, with that being in the reverse. And in this main energy, someone is now willing to or ready to take their mask off because in wearing the mask, they have lost majorly here. And you representing the grounding, stability here. Shout out to Truth Teller 994. What's going on, baby? Thank you for joining me on the live. Let's see what else is coming out in the overall main energy here, Taurus, for you. So we already see here that someone here who definitely took a chance on options, right? Someone who was weighing their options, or it's not even weighing options. It's the perceived notion that you have options that require you to not be yourself, right? These are options that require you to represent yourself in a pseudo representation of yourself, which is most likely why it did not work. This could also represent you not taking the chance or not taking the risk on something or someone here. What's happening for Taurus? I also saw the card of Ascension. It's happening for Taurus. Whoever did do this could have been definitely running from responsibilities. There also could be a lot on your plate right now, Taurus. A lot of responsibilities here that you're taking care of. You could be growing weary or tired of that, Taurus. So we have flipping over here, a narcissist here showing up in your energy. Someone here who is one-sided here. This is also a twin flame connection that is over, or some form of the journey being over with this person. Also, with the poker face showing up in the reverse, that mask has been unveiled to you. This is someone here that is no longer capable of mirroring with you. That part of the phase is definitely over. But then once again, like I say, they also are not enjoying this anymore, right? When they were involving all these other people, third-party influences, possibly, like I say, another a triangulation, another lover, all of these things here that they deemed had more value over you, right? With this important connection being in the reverse. Also someone here not showing you the love that you deserve, but also not wanting things to be over with you. Also, this is someone here who has addictions, that is now looking for peace. And that's what we were saying here, Taurus, about you representing this grounding for someone here. But see, that's not what all that it was, right? Because representing someone's peace or being peace for someone is totally different than them also showing up as a narcissist. Someone here who was attempting to love bomb you, completely self-absorbed, all about self. So, you know, that led to this connection, the flame burning out. Because the twin of flame, basically is the twin of flames. And the twin flame connection, that being in the reverse, there is a flame that has burned out here. Happening for Taurus. Happening for Taurus at this time. Yeah, okay, this popped out again, guys, with the influences here showing up in the reverse. Someone is definitely tired of what they chose. That's apparent. Guys, exactly what I was talking about. The decision that they made, who they chose, and what came with that, right? This karmic relationship. There's a lot of resentments here. This is also someone triggered here. Also wanting to reconcile with you here. And also wanting to unveil some type of secrets. Yeah, because now they're ready for this higher commitment with you. They're wanting to settle down with you. And they appear to be heartbroken here. Yeah, see, they don't want this no more, right? This is definitely somebody here who had a very important connection with you, Taurus. It all led to heartbreak. Because they wanted this type of lifestyle. They wanted to keep doing these hookups. Random hookups. Meetups with people, you know, the party life. But now they're sitting here thinking about this unconditional love you have for them, right? As they've been pretending like they don't miss you. You know, turns out this new journey or these new experiences, because this is preparing to be someone here who is always yearning for a new experience. You know, they love this love with you, but they were also someone fiending. It's like fiending for something else. You know, they can never be satisfied. And then there we go. They were addicted to it. Also, these addictions, right? Someone definitely hiding addictions. Shout out to T Lynn 1993. What's going on, girl? What's up? Thank you so much for joining me on the live. Let's take a deep dive here in this main energy, you guys, and see what else. Tell me for Taurus at this time, please. Taurus in the main energy. Overall energy for Taurus. So, namely here, Taurus, there's definitely someone here, especially in love. This is definitely someone here, Taurus, that is wanting, seemingly here, to re-enter your life here. Happening for Taurus. And then with the broken bread here, it's like I say, it's not enough. And I think that's the main lesson here for this person here, Taurus. Isn't that something though? When, you know, they had everything, or there was everything, like this unconditional love with you, and then them feeling like it wasn't enough, right? Or there was something missing, and then getting out here, right? And realizing that it's never going to be enough without actually feeling loved, right? Without actually being seen for who you are as a human being. Because that's the main misconception with a lot of people, right? Taurus, well, you know, it's always about, you know, doctor, make me feel good, right? And that's not getting us anywhere. Like, you know, and that's what they're missing, right? Because they set up there, and they got out here and did all this, you know, but they were definitely being breadcrumbed wherever they are or wherever they went to. Definitely being breadcrumbed here. Also not having enough of anything. And they thought that they were unfulfilled with you, when the truth is they were very fulfilled. But when they got out here doing this, they really saw that they are so unfulfilled. Like, I'm really getting a sense of someone feeling used up. Like, you know, because it's really like they got over here with whoever this is, and they became sort of like a pawn, you know, in a dark scheme of things here. And before they knew it, they have now become this new identity, right? Which they thought was an attachment to the darkness of their core, right? Their addictions and what they were feeding. I thought they couldn't live without. But this is, they're finding that it really had nothing to do with that. They have now really became or ended up being a part of something here that they don't want any part of anymore. We have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. So someone definitely ready to make a move, need to move, possibly wanting to move back in with you. This is also someone here who also still struggles with being betwixt light and darkness, the light and dark realms. See, and this is not even supposed to be in this deck here, Taurus, but we have the gemstones showing up. And this is sort of like what you represented them, precious and beautiful things, right? You represent that. Definitely someone wanted to come out of the cold here. Wanting something reciprocal here with you. It's happening for Taurus. You're like their, what was that movie, y'all? Stop playing, Taurus. Now y'all know I got to go here with this. Y'all know we can't do this unless we have just a tad bit of juice realms in this mug. Now, take a trip down memory lane to the Lord of the Rings, y'all. My precious. I better play with y'all, Taurus. Stop playing. Somebody sitting up here thinking about y'all like my precious. Remember the little gremlin thing, y'all? Oh, Lord. Where is my precious? Oh, Lord. Stop playing, Taurus. Oh, Jesus. And like I say, very interesting. Like I said, the Chariot also representing a wasteland of emotions here. And this movement, right? Somebody ready to get on the road here in the carriage, right? Ready to go. And like I said, this is showing up in association to the poker face being in reverse. Right, guys? Meaning someone here is ready to really admit here that they weren't right here. You know, also ready to face the fact that their ego definitely has been their downfall here. It's really giving the sense here that I should have listened to Taurus. Well, duh. What's happening here? Of course you should have listened to Taurus, right? But once again, guys, you always know they want to say, oh, Taurus is stubborn. And, you know, Taurus, you can't tell Taurus anything. No, Taurus studies, right? There's a reason why Taurus is the Hierophant and the Empress, right? Taurus is not somebody walking around here spitting pseudonyms, right? Which is a pseudiography. Nothing pseudo in a Taurus's world. Taurus is only spitting facts. That's it, right? Because they have lived it, or they have tried it. They have dealt with the pain of it. They have studied it. Deeply spiritual, right? There's not there. Of course, they should listen to you, right? But they didn't. So this is really screaming, like I said, especially with this person being in this narcissistic energy. Juxtaposed here and diagonal to this Chariot. Also betwixt light and darkness, there is something here about it. And remember, guys, this was the twin flame journey. You trying to help this person as to their moves. And like I said, this is someone here who completely disengaged from anything you were trying to tell them or help them with. Completely disengaged. And ended up removing themselves from this energy with you. So it really screams they did not complete the twin flame journey with you. This is an incomplete twin flame journey, is what I'm saying. Also, like I said, I saw You ascending, Taurus. It's happening for Taurus at this time. What am I saying, guys? A higher commitment here. Someone here is now wanting a higher level of commitment with you. But they feel like you're not going to talk to them. They're definitely feeling like they missed the boat here. They missed the boat here with you. They want to repair heartbreak with you. They claim that they're working on themselves so that they can come back to you for a do-over here. Wanting you to wait for them. Yeah, this is definitely someone here. You guys are not talking. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. Definitely not talking. If you guys do talk, it most likely just leads to nothingness, right? You're mad at them. They're mad at you. Not talking. But then, like I say, still like something's missing in this person's world. There's intimacy here. You knowing them deeply here. That missing in their life. And this person, they don't like that you guys aren't talking here, Taurus. They don't like that at all. Not in the slightest here. What's happening with Taurus? The Star. I mean, guys, this is somebody here, guys. It appears to be that someone here's whole perspective has changed. They're ready for change. You have the Star here. Definitely representing them seeing you as the light of their life. Especially with the gemstone showing up here, guys. This is like someone here, like, that's first of all angry at themselves. And like I say, there we go. For not learning the spiritual lesson earlier or in the time frame that they were supposed to. But this is definitely someone here that, like I say, they were definitely a narcissist here. That's the way they showed up in your life. That is now seeming to have this insatiable desire to heal things with you. To start anew. But they are not communicating this at this time. There is no action happening at this time. That could very that they know that they have to end this. First of all, this is a whole entire lifestyle, like a way of being. That they have to end, which will require them to heal. And also, they may feel that you are resenting them still, especially if they involved a karmic here in you all's marriage or soulmate connection here. We have the Nine of Cups. There we go, guys. You are definitely representing someone's wish fulfillment here. You make them happy. Yeah, like, there we go with karmic relationship in the reverse now. Showing up right after that. Yeah, like someone, it's like somebody had to get out here, get with somebody else, you know, their life go down in ruins or what have you, and go through the whole thing just to get this understanding or this aha moment, right? There also appears to be like a completion in your life here, Taurus, where things are going to be changing here as far as how things are moving in your life. There could also be a wish fulfillment coming in for you. Things about to move here for you. happening for Taurus? Yeah, see, somebody here is tired of waiting through the silence. Like the silence is killing them. Like you and them not talking, like and like somebody's wishing here. They're wishing on a star, like wishing they could be with you right now. Like what's the challenge? Challenge definitely could be here you are, Taurus. Challenge could be that you don't want them anymore, or you have completely turned your back on them. And there we go at the bottom of the deck, them again talking about please wait for me. Like them changing for you here. What's the challenge here for Taurus? Yeah, they're definitely worried. Like I said, there we go with the passion in reverse here. Taurus, because this is somewhere here where there was so much chemistry with you and this person, like passion, like real passion, right? It's that type of passion that really it'll ignite any flame, like, and it's not just sexual. And then that's another thing that people misrepresent with passion. Real raw passion is much deeper than the surface. Burning desire here. And they're really worried that you've lost the spark for them. Like you don't have that same passion for them. Like that light in your eye when they come in a room, you know, they feel like you may have lost that for them. What's happening in the challenge for Taurus? Three of Cups. So another challenge point for them is they don't know if you have somebody else already, or if you're with someone else now, or if you're happy without them. Well, they're going to have to pick up their feet and find out. Right, Taurus? They better get to moving. I mean, and they also are wondering, like, if you are, like, over, like, the hurt of them, like, going to be with someone else or choosing someone else over you. They're definitely moving on from some karmic here. Like I say, in favor of this intimacy, in favor of you. There we go, Divine Feminine. This is someone here who really is addicted to you, like addicted to your energy. Like, very much so here. Much more than they ever led you on to believe here, Taurus. This is somebody here that's like getting the devil in your reading. Like somebody is very attached to you. Way more so than they ever led you on to believe here, Taurus. Way more than they ever led you on to believe. And like I say, this anything else is not satisfying them. It's not. They feel like something is missing. What else for the challenge? Well, they feel like you're missing. The challenge here is, like I said, they know you're doing good without them, or they feel you are happy without them. You don't need them. that you're not going to take the risk on them, and you're not going to let them return. They also think that you are going to perceive them as a liar. That they are not trying to have like a real connection with you or repair a marriage. They feel like you are, that's the challenge. They feel like you are going to definitely feel like they are lying. They have proven themselves to be a liar to you. And they definitely feel like you are going to think they're still dealing with this other person. And that they are not offering you a higher level of commitment. Familial ties. Familial ties for Taurus at this time. So, there appears to be something here that either won't change, or someone is not wanting to change. Could be some form of a dynamic share between you and a family member. Yeah, and it's definitely appears to be involving like you representing someone who fills up someone's cup here, and in your family here, and them not wanting that to change, like them being able to depend on you, like this could also represent someone wanting to apologize to you as well here, Taurus, for not changing something, not changing their behavior perhaps. And they're very worried about this, Taurus. Worried about you like not receiving it well. There's a lot of fear. A fear about you, Taurus. There you are with the Empress. This could be a Virgo. You have Hermit in the reverse. There could be a Virgo here that is being very it's almost like self-torment. Like they are overthinking, over-processing, analyzing how they show up with you or how they treat you. Could also feel like you are changing. Maybe possibly you are not feeding into them as you used to, or maybe you don't have enough time for them. You could be very busy here, running your business or something like that here, Taurus. Because you could be really kind of showing up pretty emotionless here with whoever this is. This could also be your mother or some form of other family here. But you appear to be very emotionless here. And also, like I say, no longer carrying excess weight of family members. Like you are, like your worries are elsewhere. Could definitely be on yourself. Like I say, you could be running a business. You are all about the business. And you could be very stoic right now. And someone's perceiving that as, you know, things have changed. But they don't want things to change. Yeah, see, it's like you... somebody feels like they're losing you to your own endeavors. Like, someone definitely feels like they're losing you, or they don't like they used to. Like, there you are as the Magician. And also, whoever this is feels like, due to them not changing, they like manifested their own regret here, or remorse. Somebody feels deep remorse here. And then this is like something that they always think about and they're stressed about all the time. This can also be like, I don't know, maybe a parent here feeling like they didn't set a good foundation for you. In order to like light the path for you or give you a good pathway here, I'm saying. They could be in regret that you are having to work as hard as you're working. Really could definitely be a mother here. The Hierophant. I'm also, some of you definitely could be married here, Taurus, because the spouse definitely is in the familial ties as well. And there's definitely, if you do have like an estranged spouse, they are definitely like wanting to apologize here. And they're like, you're heavily on their mind right now. But gosh, guys, as soon as I said that, the Valet of Goblets came out again. Like, somebody deeply wants to apologize to you. And this could definitely be a spouse here as well, guys. You can have several people feeling sorrowful over the way that they've treated you, over putting an overload of their problems on your back here. It just feels exhausting as I'm sitting here. Like, I feel you being exhausted. And still, like, you know, in true Taurus fashion, having to stay strong here. Like, and it's becoming really annoying. I'm feeling in your energy here, Taurus. Very annoying. Like, you have the Star in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Goblets in the reverse. Somebody was not thinking, guys. Like, and the Queen of Goblets. This is definitely like a partnership that's stuck. And so they're wanting, guys, like I'm saying, this definitely could be a spouse here. You got people heartbroken here. And definitely this person is very wounded. That there's this conflict, unresolved conflict between you and them. And it's about them not opening up. Like, them not loving you the way you deserve to be loved. And they're very aware. They live in this fear, like in the sleepless nights that you have. It's like somebody like having nightmares almost about you walking away, Taurus. Like, no more, you know. And it's like there you are sitting in the middle here as being this healer. You know, someone here who's used to carrying all the weight. And you can't do it anymore, Taurus. Like, you just can't do it no more. And somebody here, like, is very wounded over, like, you emotionally walking away from them. Like, letting go. Talk to me about romance. Somebody also, I'm really getting that feeling too. Like, before we move to romance here, Taurus, like, somebody could, like, really be worried, or suffering in silence about something. It's almost like, you know, somebody, like, knowing they're about to die, and you know, they call you up to the hospital because they want to share all these things that they never shared, or apologize to you for everything they did. Like, somebody is really, like, concerned with, like, almost like closure, or like, could be fearing that, or knowing something's wrong with them. I'm really picking up on that. Could be sick or something like that, or worried about, like, healing something with you. Like, they're scared they're never going to be able to heal something with you before they leave. Almost, guys. Talk to me about romance. How is this person feeling about Taurus at this time? Love interest feeling about Taurus. But there's definitely a lot of people here in your energy, Taurus, that know that they've caused you a great deal of pain here. Because all you did was want to help. And really almost like helping to your own hurt. And to the point where you just couldn't do it anymore. Like, guys, I just really feel it. Like, being exhausted and you can't do it anymore. Like, you can't even force yourself to carry anybody's weight right now. How are they feeling towards Taurus at this time? They definitely feel like you don't want to talk to them. You don't want to hear them out. Or they wish you weren't so cold with them now. So this person is still feeling a pull towards you. They still feel like you are their soulmate here. This is somebody who definitely took some type of quick action here towards somebody else. Yeah. This is somebody who took some fast action here and walked away, ran to a third party. And you are definitely holding back from them. You are not going to carry their weight anymore. Like, they know this. They definitely could be feeling that you have released them permanently here and that it's over, or marriage is over. But see, this person is, like I say, wanting to, what you don't see is this person is wanting to work things out with you. This definitely could be a marriage here, Taurus. Give me more on their feelings. How's this person feeling about Taurus? The Tower. And the Two of Cups. How they feeling about Taurus at this time? This is somebody who has a lot of feelings here. Taurus, a lot. And like I say, they're thinking deeply about why you are not talking to them anymore. You know, this is somebody here who came in and shook your world to the core. They know that. This is also somebody here who has still a lot of deep love for you. They're still in love with you. But they know that you released them because not only were they in this energy, this narcissistic, selfish energy, they put a lot of struggles on you here. This is like somebody you have to carry. And also heartbreak. This is somebody here who definitely is heartbroken over you. Also heartbroken because they don't have you as a support system anymore, Taurus. Like, this is somebody here who was used to you, like you and the power of your love here. Like, they feel like you could get them through anything. Like, you're that strong. Like, you could get them through anything. Like, they were used to, like, you carrying all their burdens. And you're not going to do that anymore. Like, you chose not to do that anymore. And they're heartbroken over that because they can actually be needing you right now. Because this is also somebody here in a tower, looks like. They're going through everything right now by themselves because you won't talk to them. You know, and they're used to you fixing everything. Like, how's this person feeling about Taurus? So they're feeling like they know that you're not talking to them because they refuse to be their real self with you. They refuse to open up. This is like dealing with somebody here with a closed heart. Someone here not sharing how they truly feel. Also, like, and by them doing that, emotionally trying to manipulate you. But now we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Them wanting to restore peace with you. So they definitely are in a tower right now, and they have to end up walking away from a situation. Which, guys, we already saw that, them walking away from the karmic. There we go here, guys, with the 5 of Pentacles. Like, showing up for the 2 of Cups. They're definitely feeling very left out here by you. And like I said, they could be struggling with some illness or something and dealing with this alone. Definitely financially stricken as well. Yeah, the moon. Yeah, they're keeping it a secret or they're living in fear. This is somebody living in fear here. Like I say, as to what they're struggling with. Very emotional here. The Hermit in the reverse. And like I say, that you're not even thinking about them. Like, this is like killing somebody. Like, they're not even a fragment of your thoughts. Like, you know. Queen of this. Yeah, this is definitely somebody here very heartbroken over you. Showing up in the center of this energy is the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Because like I say, they are definitely going through a lot and they don't have your support. And this is someone here who used to have your support. And they never realized how much you were supporting them until they didn't have you anymore. Taurus. Yeah. And like I say, it's killing them. Like, that you, just the thought that you are happy without them, blocking them, standing in your power, focusing on your own thing, your work. And they're dealing with a lot of conflict. A lot of conflicts going on here. And it's not over. Like, this person feels like they don't have, like I say, your guidance, your wisdom, like your covering. They don't have any of that. Talk to me about how Taurus is feeling about this person. So there's heartbreak on your side here, Taurus. Yeah, because you wanted everything with this person. And then there's like, this is something you once thought here, Taurus, was everything. Like, they were who you wanted to be with, share your life with. And then there was like the discovery of some truth that was heartbreaking here. You know, the Five of Wands here when your energy with this person. The Seven of Swords, yeah. So you feel like this, you're heartbroken because you feel like you can't be with this person, or things are never going to come together with you and them. Because there's a lot of, you know, having to argue over this person deceiving you or lying to you. It's too much navigating, you know, and that's why you're choosing to walk away, or you chose to walk away in the past. It's just too much fighting and bickering and arguing because they keep lying instead of just telling the truth. It's just annoying. Like, you know, I mean, I just feel towards you like, just get to the damn point. You know what I mean? Don't lie. Like, what's up? Like, even if whatever you're doing, tell me the damn truth. Look, like, don't come back this way. Keep it real, boo. Like, what's up? You know, for real. And there was definitely, like I say, you feel this person definitely deceived you here. They made a judgment call. They had the two of you stuck in this unending dispute or this fight, conflict. Because like I said, you feel that the two of you are definitely not on good terms at all. Right? Based on them lying and deceiving you. And then also like deciding to like move on, right? And then think you're just supposed to just wait on them. There's another thing pissing you off for Taurus. Because what I'm really seeing here in your energy is like you know all this that this person is up to. And it's really pissing you off. Right? The Emperor in the reverse. Because like you know this person got to end them to stand up and do right by you, but they choose not to. Right? You know, they're the Emperor in the reverse, right? Which is a mismatch. That's supposed to be Emperor in the upright is the match for Empress, right? So you know, you have to spend this whole time like waiting on this person to step up, waiting on them to meet you where you at, like waiting on them to be thinking about the goals and stuff you thinking about. Or, you know, when they gonna join you on the business. Like when are we getting to the actual goals that we set for ourselves? Like when are we, and this person just was not going to step up to that. Like that's one of the main things right here. That you thought this person was somebody that apparently they were not here. Or they have proven themselves not to be. There we go. Injustice. This person broke your heart. You feel like this person broke your heart and you do not deserve, you didn't deserve it at all. And then you sitting up here thinking that the two of you got something really going and they got some third party. You thinking you thought the two of you were happy. You know, you thought you were going to eventually build, all to find out they got somebody else in the damn picture. And then it appears like this is somebody who like to run too, right? Here, Taurus. Right? When you know, you decide carrying their weight or their baggage is too much, and you expect them to pick up something, right? Okay, I gotta take care of this. You go here and do that. They can't do that, right? This is somebody you gotta keep watching like a damn child. What's going on here? Like that's no. And then they want to run over here to be with somebody else, right? And wait on you to get it all together and then come back. This is what this giving. Right? Because you were spending a lot of time in this 10 of Cups energy. Taurus, like trying to build, trying to make the two of you happy, trying to, going overboard to do everything. And all they were bringing was conflict, like arguing with you, you know, talking at you, talking crazy, lying, cheating, stealing. You know, the list goes on. When they were supposed to be this emperor. Like, I just really feel like you really feel like somebody was casting a damn illusion. Like, after being with this person so long, like they were not who you thought they were. Not at all. That's why you chose to be single here, Taurus. And like I say, you're standing in your power here, looking damn good. Loving yourself here. And you're staying silent. You know, and you are going to be victorious here. A major win coming in, especially with work. You could definitely be getting a new job opportunity or something like that here. Towards coming in. There's a lot of competition too, you know. But like I said, I do still see you prevailing over this competition. There you are again as the Empress and the King of Pentacles. More on Taurus's feelings for this person. Yeah, it's you know the real injustice here, Taurus, and I feel like this caused you a great deal of pain here. Not even joking. It's just really terrible, guys. You know, it's a shame. You know, because you weren't even expecting to be single. You know, this is somebody definitely could be your spouse here, or definitely a deep connection here. And you never even saw this. You know, this is not where you. I just feel like you're sitting. You're like I said, you're very successful on your own. But when you think back on this, you know, you can't even believe it. You know that you're sitting in this, right? Eight of Pentacles. And like I say, it's like you also feel like even if you may have even if you decide to try to work something out with them, they're just gonna, combat it. This is somebody who they like to lead with combative and deceptive tactics, right? They like to do a lot of pivoting and all that stuff based on what they have decided to do, like judgment calls they have made in turn against you that they know they shouldn't have, right? And so, as versus just working it out the right way, they like to do all this arguing, all this deceiving and stuff. Guys, as soon as I said that the Five of Wands again, you just always end up getting into an argument with this person, getting into a beef. Like instead of them trying to invest like you're investing, right? So you just decide to invest in yourself, work on yourself, go on a journey along here, because you don't see this person ever changing with the Devil card in the reverse. You don't see them changing. Talk to me about outcome. What's the outcome really briefly here? Then we'll move into money and career, and then we'll close out, guys. Outcome, an impending argument or debate. Possibly from a Leo here. Well, see, the thing about this is the one thing here, where this conflict is, it has nothing to do with you. This is somebody's conflict that they have going on elsewhere here, Taurus, and they're unhappy with it. They're unhappy with also like living this player lifestyle that they become accustomed to here, or they thought they wanted, and they're wanting to walk away from this. And step up here as the Emperor. Someone's wanting to change. Or they're being led to change. And see, that's the thing. Because see, when somebody wants to change, is they keep going back to somebody from the past. They keep going back to somebody from the past. And this is what they want to stop doing. Like this person, they're Xing out this person. This other lover, whoever they've been dealing with, somebody from their past that's actually keeping their life down. Like, they're ready to fight for what it is they want. And this is like this 10 of Pentacles I was talking about here, Taurus. And wish fulfillment. Someone walking away. This is getting back to what I was talking about earlier here, Taurus. Walking away from a situation in order to get what they want. They're deciding to change their life here. And they're doing it. They're moving in silence right now. This definitely could be a fire sign here, guys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's what's showing up in here. So there's communication coming in. And also action. So someone definitely going to be outcome of this here. Taurus, is someone could definitely be, once they get away from a situation here, they're definitely going to be like taking fast action towards you in the form of communication. And they're going to be wanting to talk to you about the fact that they've invested in the wrong. They feel they've invested in the wrong things here. And they want to step up to the plate. And they also feel Like the two of you still have a deep connection here and they're wanting to be with you. This is like somebody here wanting to like celebrate with you. They're wanting to bring the two of you back together in a way that you guys used to be, like, or when you guys were happy. I'm saying. Or like I say, a new plate, starting anew. A new version, showing up as a new version, an improved version of themselves in order to bring you this happiness. Yeah, and see, what am I saying, guys? Like, they're worried, though. Like I say, and this is deeply about an apology. Because somebody definitely is coming towards you here in this communication and is actually an apology here, guys. And they're very worried that you won't be able to change your mind about them or see them in a good light again with the Emperor in the reverse. Worried that, there's deafening permanence in the ending. But outcome, like I said, they're definitely coming towards you, even though they have a lot of fear about that. Like you being able to see them in a different light because they have like concretely like changed your mind about them. This is somebody here who knows deeply that they really effed up bad, guys. Like for real. bad. To the point where you do not see them in any way like when you first met them. At all. So it's going to require them to really put in some work here. And they know it. Talk to me about career and finance. Career and finance for Taurus. You have the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. So it appears something here. You're going to be doing something here. There could be a small lack of confidence here, guys, and something changing in your finances and your work. You could also be like even to the point like considering like stopping something or changing something if you don't see change in the positive direction. But I see you also like, especially if this is a time where things are it could be causing you a lot of, or things should be working better than they are and really needing something to change here, like needing action now, like needing something to change here, and your career are like an up step here in what's happening, like movement. And you could be angry too, right? That something that you love to do, and you could be also like feeling like you're doing something that you're called to do or you love to do, that's not garnering the money that you need. So you could be like trying to find something outside of that. But I see it happening. Because what I'm really interesting, I'm seeing something come together here. Because you have the Ten of Pentacles and you have the Lovers, Gemini energy. You're very smart here, Taurus. And like I say, it's definitely coming here. Like the Ten of Pentacles, which that's a windfall of money. Very successful in business, successful money. Also, there could be the coming back together here of you and someone. Money and career. Yeah, see, there you are, like showing up as the wounded warrior here, Taurus. Like I say, I sensed that earlier, like you having a lot on your plate right now, or like literally being the wounded warrior here, like because as you have been like journeying, you could have been going through a lot of heartbreak here, all navigating your career and stuff like that too, Taurus. You could be wounded here, feeling stuck here, or like stuck waiting on a job to come through, very worried getting a job, the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. While you also could be feeling unloved here, unappreciated. It's really triggering, guys, if you are, you know, like waiting for things to come, you know, carrying a lot of weight. There you are again. But see, there we go, guys, with this Ten of Cups and the Six of Discs here. It's coming here, guys. Because, like, right now, you could definitely be feeling, like, stuck in a rut. Or, like, when is a new path, a new door opening here? More on career and money for Taurus. Yeah, there we go. Like, the world in the reverse. Like, wondering when is, like, you having to struggle or, like, really having to do so much. Like, when is that going to be over? And then right after that, Taurus, is the Nine of Cups. There's that wish fulfillment I was talking about. Relief coming soon here. And you could be, like I say, very angry here about that. Like, yeah. Because there's something about here, like, you knowing what you deserve. Like, you know you deserve this. Like, being a very loving, kind, just person. And deserving to have a prosperous life here. You know, and but like I say, guys, I do see you landing on top here, regardless of this here, guys. Taurus, there's your wish fulfillment here. And like I said, it appears to be here. It just doesn't seem like it. Like right now, like even today here, Taurus, you could be kind of pissed off or like over it, you know, for real. And then there we go. The wish fulfillment coming in. And then this phase being over. Like a cycle. Because this is like a cycle here. And it's almost like the coupling, Taurus, of like a cycle of bad relationships. And just a cycle of bad turns of events in your career too. Or like dealing with people on that you don't want to deal with on jobs. All kinds of weirdo stuff. You know, but it's coming to a close. And there's a wish fulfillment here. King of Wands in the reverse. And there we go, guys. The Ten of Cups. It's definitely here, guys. The Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. Everything I just said, guys. And there we go. You feeling moving from this King of Wands in the reverse to the King of Wands in the upright, guys. It's all coming here, guys. You're going to be, I would definitely tell you here, yeah, this is coming to a close. Like you feeling stuck in a rut here. You feeling like you don't have enough money or you don't have what you need and things like that. That's coming to an end. There we go. Again, double confirmation with the Ten of Swords. And then at the bottom of the deck here, you standing on top, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's here, Taurus. There's a wish fulfillment coming in, especially with work. This wish fulfillment is definitely attached to your career here. And love, guys. Because you have the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. So you're going to end up, actually, it looks like you're moving out of a bad cycle, Taurians, and that cycle is ending in your life. And we're talking like cosmic alignment right now. A bad cycle. Could have even been years here, I'm gathering here, Taurus, of just like going through horrible things. Like people treating you bad, you giving of yourself and not getting it in return. horrible people that you're meeting as far as relationships. Running into people who just want to use you, or, you know, they're not giving you what you deserve. Guys, it's really making me angry. You know, it's time out, like for real. And I do believe Taurus is really done with this, like for real. Guys, like meeting the wrong type of people. Like, don't send me to people, universe. Like, don't do it. You know, if I'm never going to get the acclaim that I'm supposed to receive, or I'm never going to get the love that I deserve back, you know, I'm not going to take on anybody's problems. You know, and I just really feel like you're having that conversation with the universe, like for real. And, you know, I'm not doing this. You know, I'm tired of carrying people's weight and not getting anything back. And then if I need some help, nobody's there. Right? This is a classic thing happened with Taurus. Which typically Taurians don't need anybody, right? But it's just the whole point of it, right, guys? And then on top of this, there's then this long string of bad stuff in your career. You know, ending up dealing with some crazies or whatever, or not getting the job you need. You know, it seems to have been a very difficult journey here. And it coming to a close, like it ending. And there's a wish fulfillment right here. If you're waiting on like someone to call you about a job or getting a new job, I definitely see that it coming here. Where you're going to be doing great, actually. Taurus. So I'm loving that. Most definitely. You guys, and you may be presently surprised here, guys. And end up back in a union here with someone that you love. Or like I say, meeting a divine counterpart as well. Taurus. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode now, guys. I love you all so much. Choose this hour to love yourself mercilessly. And, of course, never look back. Recognize today that you are definitely someone special and you deserve nothing but the very best in life. Always know that each day that you arise and inhale and exhale a breath, that you are definitely a walking, breathing miracle in motion, guys. And with that being stated, hugs and kisses. Guys, up next, Leo. So I'll be seeing you guys in just a minute for the Leo episode, guys. Until then, love yourself and love yourself correctly. Guys, and don't forget to put yourself first, Taurus. And quit carrying everybody's weight. Don't do it, guys. And I can tell you guys from experience to stop doing that. Because you guys know I'm also a fellow Taurian. There was confirmation, guys. There were 2 confirmations in this energy. Don't do it anymore. Put yourself first, Taurus. And like I tell you guys, I can tell you from experience. Learn the hard way. See you guys in just a minute for Leo. I love you guys so much. Bye for now.